Okay, now we are... Man, but I missed all that shit. Okay, guys, now we are recording for the Swede channel, full stream. Now you may be asking, oh, Joey, why are you streaming on this account called Oive Baby? And to that I say, fucking Mike stole my goddamn stream key. The fucking bald fuck. Motherfucker. And I fucking, you know, I lost my stream key. now it's Russian. I lost my fucking stream key, and now I have to stream on here for the time being. I'm sorry, guys. So 7 days of spooky games is hereby cancelled for the time being, but don't worry, as next time at the end of this year, it's going to be 7 days of spooky Christmas games like Santa Twerk Simulator 2033. That's a game that everyone has been harassing me about. The mods have been harassing me, Vinny's been harassing me, Mike's been harassing me. They've all been like, oh, Joey, do Santa Clap Cheek Simulator 2033. and I was like, you're fucking fine. Jablar, you know. The chocolate, yeah. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Can you imagine being a little small child in like 1986, whenever the fuck this thing came out, and this is the only game that you had? Could you imagine? Ooh, but is it better than? Is it any better than like Concord? Which would you rather play, this or Concord, dude? I don't know, man. Now, people ask me, oh, Joey, why do you not you like ghosts, but you don't like aliens? Whenever you see an alien, a duende, sneaking around like me, it make you keel over and have a heart attack like Monty Python. Well, you see, one night I was sucked off by a ghost. Okay, he offered me a calzone. Alright, for, you know, releasing him of his ectoplasm. And I couldn't say no, you know. You know how good Sweden calzone is with the surströmming and fermented cabbage inside of a bull's bladder? Oh. Mwah, chef's kiss. Unlike that shitty, you know, fucking pineapple on pizza and whatever. It just can't compare, you know. You Americans have that stupid hamburger, well, we have snusk filth. But it's very good. It is very good, you see. I'm not even really paying attention to this game, I'm gonna be honest. Oh yeah, give me that fucking gas, dude. You know, to the one viewer in chat right now, Full Metal Mela, which, by the way, thank you for having the only person here who had faith in me, you know? The only person who said they'd be down to watch this fucking filth. You know, those other people who said nothing about it, they're the ones who you know, you're the ones who are like sane, right? And that's nothing against you or whatever, like, you know, thanks, right, for watching this shit. But you know, I forgot what I was even saying. Yeah, man. Dude, the last time I ever, like, streamed was, what the fuck? The last time I ever streamed was, like, 8 years ago or something, and I was, like, 14 at the time. Like, my voice was still all squeaky, like, okay, guys, today we are going to play, like, Mario Kart 8, you know? And, yeah, that was pretty, that was something to behold, alright. and I was like, my sister had brought home, like, fucking Popeyes and whatever, and, and I was just eating it on stream, just those greasy-ass fries. I was going like, okay, guys, so, this game fucking sucks, right? And that was it. And I actually, one time, I think it was in 2019, I tried streaming myself, like, in, the 2B2T server or whatever, when, you know, I was kind of obsessed with that for, like, a month, with those Fit MC videos. You know about 2B2T, dude? Guys, do you know about the biggest Anarchy Minecraft server? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I tried streaming that, and it fucking crashed. Like, literally, I was like rank number 1 or whatever, because it takes like hours to get into that fucking server. Because it's so bottlenecked and whatever. And like, what was this? Okay, whatever. And I was at number 1, and then my computer crashed because I think there may have been a problem with, like, the power or something, because oh, what happened, right? So I installed, like, a bigger graphics card than my, I guess, my processor, or not processor, sorry, my power supply was capable of giving. So whenever I play, like, TF2 or something, and the spy would, like, cloak and those big, like, particle effects would happen, like, it would crash my computer. I have to, like, you know, restart it. Oh, man, it was so frustrating. But, yeah, that was the last time I ever streamed, was in 2019. Until now, you know. And now this is the real shit, you know. The comeback of the century, dude. Playing Ghostbusters while pretending to be some, you know, caveman in North Sweden. Nah, but I love Joe Blano. He's a cool dude. You know, what do you even do in this game? You just... Oh, what? What happened? Damn. I don't know if I can stream all of this. I'll try to, man, but... This is truly a terrible game. You know, like, I have a whole, you know, NES folder of, like, you know, Zelda 2... Castlevania 1 or 3, Final Fantasy and shit. Oh, I guess I'm dead, guys. Bad look. You could not save the city of New York. Oh. Okay. Well, you know. This is a hardcore Saturday, as it says. You know. So you know, I got nothing to do today. I may have a bunch of, like, Python work to do, but you know, this is better time spent, you know. So you guys don't know this, but in northern Sweden, this is just a normal Saturday evening. What time is it in Sweden? It's like, what, 3 a.m.? The witching hour! Oh my god, it is the witching hour! So you know, in Sweden, Sweetopia, we have it is, half of the year is night, right? And so as a result of that, we have to drive at like 3 a.m. When it is day, but that is all when the Duendes and Ghosts come out. And, yeah. so we're actually used to this, all the drunk drivers and the petrol, I mean. Not gasoline, it is petrol. And yeah. And we see Ghost on the side, which is, oh, that is my late uncle Sven. He's come back from the dead to eat Elkhart. You know, the only thing that is missing in this scene is the Aurora Borealis, which is so iconic. He does say gas, but the joke is, right, is that Europeans, you know, I'm European myself, right? They just absolutely love being like, haha, we say petrol, while those smelly burger people say gasoline. But you are right, Joe Ball does say that. He does say gas. That's part of the meme. I'm surprised he doesn't say petrol, because he is definitely the type to do that. Just to piss Americans off. Wow, guys, this is like extreme. No! Guys, I hate to say it, but I don't think this game might actually be good. The voice is devolving to Logan. Hey, West Side. West Side. This is the thing. We don't have the gas station in Swedopia, not northern Sweden. Maybe those disgusting pig slob southern Swedes from Stockholm and Malmo and Gothenburg. Yeah, they might have, you know, petrol stations, but here in northern Sweden, it's like in Russia, we fill up the gas by slamming into barrels, and it is very good, yes. Good, yes. Again, imagine if you're like 6 years old, right? And this is the only Nintendo game. Imagine it's Christmas, right? It's Christmas 1986. You're such a big fan of like Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray and Ghostbusters and shit. You saw that one scene where the ghost sucks Dan Aykroyd's dick, and you're like yeah, it is kind of odd, isn't it? I mean, well, here's my argument. You know, I'm gonna be like the anti-Joel here, okay? What you see, metric comes from France. That's where it was invented. That's all I'm saying. Oh. That's all I'm saying. You know, metric comes from France. I don't know where the fuck Imperial comes from. Probably Britain, which, well, you know, fuck, I'm so distracted. And I must be honest, my attention span is just like a goldfish right now. But, you know, it's like pick your poison. Which do you want? Do you want, like, British units or you want French units? Take your pick, dude. That is why in America we do, like, you know, hamburgers per unicycles, right? Hamburgers per gasoline. And that's why you know, freedom units. I mean, that's what they're called. They're called freedom units. That means that they are the best. Why would you not want, you know, freedom units? You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying, you know. Did I just get a fucking... Is that an ad? Is that an ad in my chat? Best viewer, streamboo.com, remove space. Is this like some Snusk website that's gonna install a million Trojans and it's just gonna be all AI generated viewers? I'm just gonna be like, hey guys, so what do you think of Ghostbusters? Hey, I think Ghostbusters is really good. Nah, man, I'm good. I don't want to touch that shit. You see, I've already had a scare with my PC this week. I don't want any more shit, you know. Wow, guys, so Ghostbusters is really good and funny, right? Yes, I think Ghostbusters is super funny and good. Yeah, man. Totally. You think half of... No, I kid. half of Joel's viewer base is actually bots, and you can see that because all the copy pastas, they all like, you know, it's like a hive mind, right? Jeez, man, this game is fucking horrible. This game sucks so hard, dude. Oh my god. Fuck. You know, I wonder what Joe Ball thinks of the Vasa, you know, that ship that everyone in Sweden won't shut up about, the one that like tipped over because it was built terribly. Because that's something you can like hold over their heads, right? So it's like, oh, Sweden is like, you know, they're really shit. I kind of want to see it, you know. I wouldn't mind going to like Stockholm or whatever to, you know. But here's the thing, right? What the fuck is there to do in Stockholm? Like do heroin? What the fuck else is there to do in Stockholm? It's like the only thing to do there. Like, isn't that the whole meme, right? That like there's so many like needles in Stockholm and whatever. So I don't know. Maybe Joel is onto something, talking shit about Stockholm. But truth is, what the fuck is there to do in northern Sweden or wherever? Where is he fucking live? Like Umeå or something? He'd probably skin me alive for that pronunciation, which to I say lol. But like, what is there to do in northern Sweden? It's just like, you know, snow, moose. Buddy, just go to fucking Alaska. We already got that here in you know, Hamburger Land. So, you know, just saying, no hate. Just saying, buddy. So, you know, it's been many years since I've seen the AVGN video on this game, right? But like, I think you're supposed to like wait for like Enter the Zool building, you know? But like, is it just like an RNG or something? Like what? You know? It's like, damn. I always miss those barrels, dude. Always. You know, I bet they're having such fun in the I don't know if you saw me in offline chat, right? But I get so I was acting kind of butthurt about it, right? About being very crummy that I'm not in why did I come here? That I couldn't get into the Vineyard because their website is like, you know, really snusk. It's really schmutz, you know. And I saw a couple other guys who are also having trouble getting in. I don't know why. I don't know. I hope that when they do overhaul it, you know, it kind of is. I was in there last year, you know, when they streamed like Final Wars and whatever. And it was fun, it was cool, but I think the problem is, right, is that Joel doesn't talk in them, you know, and that's sort of the reason why, or I don't know, I guess it's cool because, like, you know, it's a community thing and whatever, but, I don't know. I mean, if anything, it gives me an excuse to watch movies, right? I don't actually watch that many movies. It's something I need to do more. I've actually been watching a lot of Schwarzenegger movies. Like, I watched Total Recall for, like, the first time last week, and man, that's a really cool movie. It really fucks with you. Okay, I need, like... Oh, wow. I need, like, a strategy here, like this gasoline shit, because I think that's what's really fucking me. Right? So maybe, like, every 2 or 3 times, go to the gas station, and you know, get my dick sucked by a hillbilly, you know? Like, hey, darling pie, I'm trying to afford some weed. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? I saw the funniest thing a few months ago while driving through my town, right? I live in Texas, by the way, you know, where all the sexes happens and shit. But, I saw a vape shop called Only Fades. And it was, you know, the OnlyFans text. I'm not kidding about this. You actually could probably find it on Google Maps, and, you know, maybe in a sec I'll, like, show it, because I saw it, and I thought it was like, I almost got into an accident, I'm not even kidding, because I was just, you know, I was just like a deer in headlights, you know, like, watching a car crash. I just couldn't look away. It's just like, am I having a stroke? Like, what's going on, you know? Yeah. I wonder why that is. A lot of Texas people in online chat. I wonder why that is. I don't know. I mean, look, this is my sort of, like, you know, Texas nationalism coming out, but Texas is the best goddamn state on earth, I think. I don't know. I just think we have such a unique kind of, like, culture and whatever that I get kind of mad when people, like, call us, like, Southerners. Like, yes, geographically you are right. It is the Southern United States and whatever, but I feel like we're not really culturally. So why did I get kicked out? I just don't feel like we are culturally Southern. I mean, most of the people I talk to, like, you know, we don't have, like, Southern accents or anything. We don't, like, Louisiana Bayou. But I did, when I did go to high school with a lot of rednecks, and, man, like, I fucking hated them so much. They were awful. I actually am self-conscious about that, about, like, you know, my accent. Because, like, so when I said, like, I'm European, you know, I'm from Britain, right? I lived there for, like, the first 3 years, and then in 2006 or whatever, you know, moved to America and whatever. Which, you know, thank fuck, right? I mean, say what you will about America, right? I know we have our fucking share of problems and, you know, shittiness, but I feel like Britain's a bit worse. But, you know, let's not get into that or whatever. I mean, looking at Scrandal. Oh, God, looking at Scrandal. Oof. But, I'm a little self-conscious about that, because I really don't like the Southern accent, I must be honest. I think it's... Well, actually, fun fact, right? The Southern accent is descended from the British one, you know, the Southern drawl or whatever. It's kind of hard to explain, but just kind of look it up. But I guess it kind of does make a bit more sense, because, you know, mind you, the first Southerners, they were, you know, like, British and whatever. They were British settlers, right? So I guess they retained... Can I do a British accent? Well, yes. And I had a British accent for, like, a few years. But, I got really bullied for it in elementary school, so I don't really do it anymore. But it's been coming out a bit more. I know it's not really, it's kind of a snusky British accent, I think. But, that's just because, you know, I haven't been there. But, you know, I was gonna go there back in July when, you know, Back to the Beginning was gonna happen. Man, I was so mad when I couldn't get tickets to it, man. That shit sold out in 10 minutes, can you believe that? And people were, like, waiting a day in, like, the Ticketmaster queue, which by the way, I now understand why people really fucking hate Ticketmaster, because they are truly awful. And I'm only saying that because I don't get the virtual queue thing. I thought it wasn't like that. Yeah, but I was gonna go there to like Birmingham and maybe take a train to London and see Westminster and the Tower of London and the clock tower. Which, by the way, you know, not to like put on the glasses and have the buck teeth and put up the finger, actually, but Big Ben only refers to. Oh, I don't have money for that shit. Big Ben only refers to the largest bell in the bell tower. It's actually the Elizabeth Tower, if I'm correct. Probably named after Elizabeth I. I don't think it was named after... No, it definitely wasn't named after Elizabeth II. Lizzie II. But yeah, that's just sort of... I kind of am a little bit like that, where I'm like, actually, I'm very technical about that sort of thing. Even though, you know, I call Big Ben myself, because who the fuck doesn't call, you know, Big Ben, right? Yeah, that was, I don't really have those sort of, like, celebrity deaths, right? Where I get kind of, like, you know, upset about it, but man, like, Ozzy's death, like, actually really hit me hard, you know? Because he meant so much to me in terms of, like, my metal taste. You know, that's Ozzy there, actually. He's floating away. Fuck, couldn't get him. I mean, you know, obviously he was gonna be the first to die of the original Black Sabbath lineup. But man, you really wished he would not. It just really sucks that he's gone now, because I was never able to you know, see him live, you know, whatever. I wish I did. That would have been awesome. And I can't really think of any other, like, musicians who, when they die, I'm gonna be equally as upset. I mean, there was you know, David Bowie, who was like my main, you know, musical, like, fuck. You know, driving down, like, I-35 or whatever, and just fucking, like, oh yeah, Ozzy Osbourne, then just boom, you know. But, I mean, there's David Bowie, who, I didn't even get into Bowie until, you know, he had died. Which is, like, kind of, like, a fucked up thing to say. I was like, wait, what, really? But no, I didn't get into Bowie until, like, the year after he died, when I was, like, a freshman in high school. But yeah, I was obsessed with Bowie for a good number of years, because, you know, he just has such a big catalog, you know. It took, like 2 or 3 years to get through all of it before I was just like, alright, I'm ready to, like, you know, move on and whatever and look for something else. Who else would there be? Lane Staley's another one who, you know, he's dead, right? He's already died. Maybe, like, Robert Smith is, like, the only one who's still alive, and when he does die, I'll be, you know, quite upset about it. Because I love The Cure, dude. They rock. Which, honestly, I wonder... Yes, man, it's so hard to, like, concentrate on the game and read chat at the same time. I'm not very good at that sort of, because, you know, I have 2 monitors here, right? Maybe if I put on chat on the same monitor, it'll be like 1% better. Probably would be. All right, let's see here. I mean, I get what you mean, right? And that's sort of something I feel kind of just like, you know, why am I so torn up about, like, you know, Ozzy, right? You know, like, he's this big fucking, like, rich metal guy, you know? I never knew him. I never had a, you know, any kind of, like, personal connection. I get that. I get what you mean by that. But I think the point is that sort of, like, in spirit and just the way they've influenced your taste to where it does sort of kind of morph into something that's personal, because, you know, they mean a lot to you. Like Ozzy and Lane and Bowie, they're all artists that mean a lot to me, because they really formulated my tastes, you know. Oh, I already went to the gas. End of an era. Yeah, man, like, fuck. I feel like metal may or may not be on a comeback, like, with rock as well, which, on one hand, well, cool, because, you know, the current thing, you know, what's popular, like, what? Taylor Swift. I'm gonna be honest, I do not fucking pay attention to the modern music scene. I just do not care whatsoever. But who are the tastes of now? Taylor Swift, Charlie XCX, Chappelle Roan, you know. Well, fine, but, you know, where's the rock, you know? The rock stuff. I mean, I know there's stuff like Sleep Token and... I wonder what Joel thinks of Sleep Token. Has anyone ever asked him that? I wonder. Because he's talked about Ghost before, and I know Ghost gets a bad rep because they're, you know, they're kind of like pop, but I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like Ghost. Like, their album Impera, I actually really like that album. I think it's really good, actually. But I will admit that, yes, well, I say they. It's just Tobias Forge as, like, the only constant. That's the only, you know, real member, right? Papa Emeritus and whatever. But, man, I lose my... This game is, like, so, like, goldfish. This game is goldfish core, dude. Like, it fries my attention span. I'm not even kidding. But, yes, I was talking about Ghost, right? I think Ghost is pretty good. You know, I haven't listened to their new album yet. I guess because I'm afraid it's gonna be, like, not so good. You know? Which I know seems kind of contradictory to what I just said, but I like their early stuff. You know, their first 4-ish albums. And their first album was actually pretty good. I really like, that one song, Ritual. I actually really, really dig that song a lot. And I wish Ghost would make more music like that. They're probably not, because... You know, the Zoomers and the Gen Alpha are gonna hear and go like, "What is this shit? This isn't fucking Mary on the cross." And they're gonna, like, riot. You know? Like at that one Guns N' Roses concert where they only performed like 50 minutes and then fucked off and people trashed the venue. Hetfield exploded for you. James blew up for you people. He has feelings now? Shoutouts to Todd in the Shadows. You know, I feel like the screen is quite lonely right now, so I'm gonna add something new. Now, Full Metal Mela, were you there for like the Liquid Joel streams? Where they were streaming, like, the Russian dub of Morpheus. Morbius, not Morpheus. Morpheus is from the fucking Matrix. But Morbius. Yes. Yeah, I the shit, the overlays and whatever. Yeah, that rocked. I actually created an image based off of it. I guess I'll send it in chat if you want to take a look. But I liked it. I like it. I wish wish Liquid Joel would stream again. He hasn't since that one time, you know. Which sucks, but you know, whatever. Russian Joel. Should I add something else, perhaps? What's something I should... What's another good image I could add? What the fuck is is this? So, you know, I don't watch Jabroni Mike. I don't know why. What the fuck? Oh. Okay, well that's something for later. I don't really watch Jabroni Mike. I don't know why. I'm just not really into it, you know. But what the fuck is this? No, I don't like it. Dude, if you see this guy in the alley, you know, don't let him touch your dick. That's all I'm gonna say, alright? I don't know what Northern Lion is. I don't know what that is. He's scary. Oh, no. He's scary. He's, Oh, I didn't know I could do that. No, I want to put him over fucking Baldo. Oh, he is. Oh, whatever. No! Things are going wrong. Things are going off the rails, man. Yeah, Calvo. Calvo. Yeah, it's a real it's a real problem, Joel, with his bald talk. You know, there's been thus far 3 interventions to get him help, but he just says Calvo, and then jumps out the window. And that's the reason why Joel hasn't been streaming all that frequently. Like, he says it's Scythelord and stuff, but the truth is Scythelord is an AI generated band like, you know, Velvet Sundown. So he's just I don't know what to say, man. He might be a lost cause. Might have to put him down like a big boy, you know. My voice is killing me. I might need to take a little bit of a break and drink something. Yeah, you ever heard of throat coat? That shit's good, you know. I drink it whenever my throat's all fucked. Get over here. This is the first time I noticed you can change the beam. Okay, this has been staring at me for like the entire past few minutes. Not even kidding, right? I can't believe I have to say this to my hard drive, but this keeps, I keep seeing this, and it's just like, huh? You know, imagine this is what Swedish women look like, by the way. These are sweet. These are the women that Joel like sees on a daily basis, I bet. So apparently, Mike did a makeup. This is Mike, apparently. I think. Let me. No. How do I like get rid of the green? Is it color key? Maybe? Why can't I change the opacity? No, what is it doing? I'm trying to chroma key this sort of thing, but alright, whatever, man. We'll roll with it. It's like that Oasis song. But we're gonna do something, and we're just gonna keep it like this, okay? So, you know, now this is 7 days of spooky games, right? See, this is 7 days of spooky games. I fucking told you, man. Here, I'm looking at the preview, man. It's actually kind of creepy. It just. Galvo. You know, how long have I even been streaming for? It's probably been like maybe an hour, but my everything is just blurring together because everything looks the same, right? 52 minutes? Okay. Man. Well, maybe I should stream more. I don't know, I'm having fun. I guess. I don't know, maybe fun might be an overstatement. I am playing Ghostbusters after all. There is no fun to be had here. I wish all of Joel's streams looked like this. I genuinely wish it. Oh god, the Zool building, like, man. I'm good at yapping. Yeah, tell that to my friends on Discord. They know all about it. Or, you know, I don't use Discord ever anymore. But I have been told that by a couple friends. There's like, Vey. It's not my actual name. You know, Oi Vey, you're really good at like telling stories and shit. I think it's always been like that since like I was a kid. I've always liked, you know, telling stories, fictional and not, you know. It's just a shame I'm a terrible writer, can't write for shit, but, you know, whatever. Man, I really just want to play Castlevania right now, I'm not even kidding. But nah, I do want to finish this game, because, you know, that's what our Lord and Savior, Joel would have wanted. Lord and Savior, what the fuck? No, it's so frustrating. Like always, with those barrels, man. It's hard to like hit those, cause you're incentivized to go fast and whatever, but also like you're not, you know, cause you're gonna miss stuff. God, it's so annoying. Okay, Mike, I love ya. But get off my Chrome tab, please. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Anywho. Okay, guys, so I am back from BRB, and we are doing more Ghostbust. We are Ghostbusting all over the place on the Nintendo Entertainment System, and it is very good, yes. Oh. Get over here, boy. Get the fuck over here, boy. Get your goddamn ass over. Yeah! I got so excited. I crossed the stream. I crossed the piss stream. Oi oi oi. Oh man, where do I even begin with the fucking Joel? It is straight up a problem of how many Joelisms I say IRL, like oi oi oi. You know, when I'm on Instagram and I see like a funny cat doing a backflip, I go like oi oi oi, you know. Or you know, sometimes I do say shit like helvete in Rövsma. Sometimes I say that shit, and it's like, what's happening to me? Like I've been infected by a virus, you know. Oh, there's Zool building. Oh, but I'm not ready though. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not ready to enter the Zool building though, man. Man, it is good that I'm using a pro controller, because man, I could not do this otherwise. Otherwise, you're gonna be hearing. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh boy. What psychopath thought the Zool level was a good idea? I'm genuinely curious. Like, I don't know if, like, you know, James Rolfe was just like, you know, he does that sometimes where he, like, you know, is a little bit disingenuous. Oh boy. Oh wait. Okay, wow, man. Here it is, you know, fucking turbo shit. I wonder if I have a conspiracy, right, that the developers of this game, Activision or whatever, they were in cahoots with the makers of the NES Pro Controller. And, or not, well, you know, Pro Controller, you know, the turbo one, right? Turbo! Hey, cut that out. No! I have a conspiracy that this game was made to sell more NES advantages. Oh, please leave these guys alone, please. Please leave me alone. And how many floors is this? Like fucking 20 or something? Oh, that is like actual. That is cruel, you know. It's very cruel. Oh. Okay, we are on. Okay, guys, we are currently ghost busting in the Zool. We are currently ghost busting in the Zool building. And we are on a fucking roll right now. God damn, we are on a fucking roll. We are going to shove our PK meter up the ghost asshole. No! 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 Helvete! Kuchen! Alright, let's try that again, guys. But first, I need to, like, get a drink. Cause, man, my voice is fucked. So, yeah, I'll be back in a sec. And I am back. Trying to figure out something here. How do I play like an audio thing, you know? I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I don't know, but I don't know how to do it. Fuck. All right. Full Metal fella, if you're still here, let me know if you can hear this. Let's see. Where is it? Fuck. So you call Ghostbusters? Do you hear that? Oh, good! Alright. Very good. Now this is, now we're fucking cooking with gas, man. Now we're truly ghostbusting. What the fuck? Yeah! You need to take the pee. Crazy ghost pee. That is insanity. You know, whatever Joel is smoking, I want it, man. Smoking bones, allegedly. Yeah, like, trying to find something on my PC. My cool PC. Alright, let's see. I break your door in. I sneak in the basement. It is my home now, but you never find out. Cause I am sneaky, I am the rat man. I go up at night and eat your cheese. But one day you find out there is a rat man inside the basement and you call the cops. But the cops don't take it seriously, so you call the Ghostbusters instead. The Ghostbusters are ill-equipped. They only have ghost-busting weapons, but they should have brought a shotgun. But I have a gun, so I kill them instead. Oh no, it's murder. Alright. We got our celery stick and our orange juice. Let's game. When Grandma has died, guys, this isn't me. You know, I believe that. I actually did look at the main programmer of that game. Fuck, what was his name? But like, he went on to make something like he went on to do some really fucking good shit. You know, it's just like what? You know, dumbass.
The Ghostbusters still come because you still pay them. They take out their guns and get grandma.
Yeah, games have really come a long way, haven't they? See, that's how they fucking get you, you know? They make the game as shitty, god-awful as possible, and they do it so it takes you like months. You know, aliens 10,000 years from now, when humanity's gone extinct, they're gonna cover up Super Ghostbusters. You know, the one that Joel left in New York or whatever, the physical copy. They're gonna find this shit, and this is all they have to go off of in terms of, like, you know, human existence, right? This is their only source, is Super fucking Ghostbusters. What the fuck would they even think, you know? Is there even like a modern like equivalency? Is there like some ancient civilization we have stumbled upon in, like, I don't know, Antarctica or something? In Pride Man, and all they have to go off of is a shit post as evidence of a civilization, is a shit post, you know? Because there's no way that shit post is a modern concept. It's probably been happening since, you know, probably the birth of humanity, you know, fucking 300,000 years ago, where the hell that was, however long it's been. I call Ghostbuster.
Destroy the city. Fuck.
This is high-action gameplay. So fun fact about this Super Ghostbuster game. Soundtrack: I hit my head in a lumber accident in northern Sweden, as you know, because that is the only thing in northern Sweden is moose, tree, and aurora borealis. So I did the Ghostbuster Super. When I had the head injury, it came to me in a dream, and it called to me like Jesus calling his disciple when he rose from the dead on Easter. Easter.
I covered the pizza place, and I tell them.
You know, I'm glad I put on this fucking music, as bad as it is, because man, it is really making it less painful.
The ghost. He's invaded my.
I'm a tool.
He's trying to
Who control me? Help! You know, I was obsessed watching those videos of like people playing this album on Guitar Hero. That one, like, you know, Asian dude. Yeah, I come back to that video every now and then. Just seeing this like Guitar Hero master, you know. Yeah, fantastic. But just them being so fucking baffled by this, you know. It's like, look at the schizophrenic ramblings of Todd Howard. I don't know. That's who I was thinking of, was Todd Howard. Who the hell am I thinking of? I'm thinking of that other guy. Who the fuck was he? He was the guy who, like, murdered those guys in the 60s. Manson. What the fuck was his name? Manson. That guy, you know? Well, you know, we now have, one. It's actually funny. There's one comparison you can make between Joel and Marilyn Manson, Charles Manson, yeah, and that is that they both made music, you know. I've actually never, you know, was Charles Manson's music like any good? Like, I know the Beach Boys like use some of his stuff or whatever, like his lyrics and his songs and shit. It really does, yeah. You know, when I got into David Bowie, like that really was like the start of like my music thing. You know, I was never really into music when I was a kid until I got into high school. Like I would only listen to I would listen to like video game OSTs. That's all I'd fucking listen to, and like maybe some Daft Punk here and there. But it was David Bowie and Gorillaz were like the first two like music things I like really got into. And, I'm not really into Gorillaz anymore. Like, you know, they're cool or whatever, but like those first 3 albums were good. Everything else though, I think is I'm not gonna lie, I think are kind of shit. It doesn't feel like Gorillaz to me, you know. Of course, Gorillaz can't compare to this, you know. Yeah, music fucking rocks, man. I love music. I know, only the most profound takes from Oive Baby, the guy who cosplays as Joe Blano. Hello guys, I only like music that goes, you know. Musical magical death forest from Norwegia.
I go out on the streets to protest the ghosts in the city. I hold up a sign that says ghosts are shitty. And to protest them, I shit my pants.
You know, I feel next time I get into the Zool building, I think things are gonna be a whole lot nicer. I have a good feeling about it. Too bad I'm losing like all my fucking money from the drunk drivers. You know, in that original like Ghostbusters video, there's one part of that video I cannot stand, and it was when James calls like the store and asks about a ghost vacuum. I don't know why, like I suffer a lot from like secondhand embarrassment with those types of things where I'm just like, you know, I die from cringe, you know. It's just like, oh, I can't watch that, you know, even if it's staged right. It's just like, oh no. I like seriously, I cannot like. I could never do those prank calls, man, because it's just like, well, one, I feel bad for like the guys on the other end, because it's just like, you know, fucking working sucks, right? They don't need me going like, hello guys, do you have a dick sucking vacuum? I need it for my grandma. You know, just like nah, man. I just can't. To do with Ghostbusters. You know, I have to be like holier than thou, or like, oh, I'm too good for prank calls. No, I can't do them, you know. That's actually also with like movies as well, when there's like drama and shit, like the protagonist, like, you know, the second act low point or whatever. I can't sit through it, because it just makes me like I squirm in my seat, like, oh no, I just can't, you know. I wonder how long I'm gonna be doing this for. Preferably, I want to finish the goddamn game, but I don't know, man. I'll try though. But it's so random, you know, like, how the fuck do I guess the thing is, right, is that it works on a timer, doesn't it? Where once the meter gets high enough, I can enter the Zool building. In the meantime, I, you know, collect ghosts and buy upgrades and shit. I get that's the only thing that, you know, makes, it's probably how it is, to be honest. Unless, you know, the devs are like actually that fucking lazy and shit, and they just decide to do an RNG for their shits and giggles. God, that would suck. Did you? This is like a fucking one of those streamers who, like, their only point of existence is just a waiting room until a streamer starts. I hope, God, I do not want to be one of those fucking types. right? But yeah, hey guys, welcome to the official Joel fan stream 2025. You know, but did you catch that Scythe Lord stream yesterday? Full Metal Mela.
They say, if you call this number one more time,
It was too late. It was pretty, man. I thought it was really awesome, right? Because like Joel and Frank, like, you know, just kind of talked for like 3 hours, you know, just talking about, you know, the album and just talking about metal and shit. And during one conversation, Joel mentioned that he has had a girlfriend at some point, which everyone in chat was like, what? Huh? You know, like seriously, Mr. Fecal Funny, Mr. fucking Ghostbuster, he's fucked before? What? No way, you know. Hey guys, I fucked a girl, her name was Mario, and she was on my Nintendo 64. Like you're telling me Mr. Granddad has dated before? No. I'd sooner believe it if Joel said that, you know, he sucked off a ghost for a calzone. That makes more sense, right? That's way more realistic. You know, what if Joel's just putting on a persona, right? I mean, you know, that's like most likely. Like, what if Joel is just like some business accountant who works for like the HR department at a Fortune 500 company? What if he works for like Embracer or something? And he's just like, well, if you see the accounts here, the analyst. What if that's Joel IRL? You know? Well, you see here, if we add the last year's earnings, we have a profit. What? Yeah, a woman is. Are you talking about the that Swedish VTuber or whatever? Or like she was their IRL? You sure it wasn't just him putting on a voice? Like, hello guys, I want to introduce you to my girlfriend. Her name is Yolina. Hello guys, my name is Yolina, and I think Joel is very sexy, and he's very bold and shiny, and it is good. Yes. Okay, so that was my girlfriend Yolina. Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing that. Maybe you know, whenever I which one, Yolina or my totally accurate Joel voice? Which one? Both. You know, the best part about that Joel voice is that it literally devolves into Russian sometimes. Or just because, like, oh, Russia. I don't know why. Whenever I try doing, like, accents, it just devolves into Russian. I'm not kidding. And it like, pisses me off. Like, why? Why does it keep devolving to Russian, you know? It's not fucking funny. So, yeah, are you sure it wasn't just... Are you sure it just wasn't that him putting on the voice? Oh yeah, sure, man. Yeah, I think that's probably best if we just have it on mute. I think that's better, yeah. Man, did I get gas? I don't remember, man. You see, at my old job, right? Old work, as I call it. Oh man, that's another thing about me. I don't like Okay, I didn't actually work here, right? But you know, I like keeping that shit under wraps, right? But let's just say I worked at a liquor store. I didn't, but you know, that's what I'm gonna tell you, right? I worked at a liquor store, you know, like for about like a year or so, you know, just to get like some money for school and whatever. And like after we closed, like we put on like a bunch of like. I actually played this album for my coworkers, and mind you, none of them know who Joel is. Right? So they were hearing this shit. They were hearing, Ghostbusters, they're back in town. You need to be. And they're just like, what is this? And, like, there's one girl, right? You know, she doesn't know what the fucking metal is. She listens to, like, fucking, what's that guy's name? Kendrick Lamar or whatever. You know, sounds like Les Claypool if he had, like, a stroke, right? You know, like shit, dude, it's probably like us experiencing an alien civilization. Like she looked fucking disturbed by the words coming out of Joel's voice, you know. You know, I should probably buy some stuff actually. Whoop. Bye. No, stop it, please, Sonic, stop it, Sonic, please. Sonic, can I have some of your shit, please? It's a great video. Dude, I am becoming numb to Ghostbüster. Stop! You know, I may not even have money to buy the new beam with all the drunk drivers I'm running into. That blows. That blows, man. God, it's so fucking lame, this game, man. I should maybe just, you know, lock in as my generation says. I need to lock in, bruv. Right. Okay. What even is like the super trap? Like, what does that do, you know? Oh no, I did the bad. I did the super bad. Fuck. Okay. Go on. We can thug it out. You'll need an empty trap. Cool. That is very fucking cool. You know, maybe some other time I should like play the Terminator game, if you know what I'm talking about, right? I think I should play that. Have another cool shitty hardcore Saturday or whatever the fuck, you know. I think I might be, guys, I think I might be brown bread. I do not know. Oh, the album ended. Oh. Okay. Oh, you gotta love pause and... Oh, okay. I thought I was just gonna do that forever. The... You know. Alright, let's check this out. Joel and Jolene? Oh, Oy Vey is interested now.
I'm gonna hit the
That's just Joel talking. That's just Joel putting on a voice. I mean, Jolene, really? Like from JoJo? That's Joel, man. There ain't no way. Joel's gender ratio is like a starter Pokemon, man. There ain't no way. Deluxe. Oh, that's wretched.
And this time, one of them is actually dead.
So that's why there's only... Dude, okay, one criticism James had, right, was that there's only 3 Ghostbusters. There's never the 4th one, right? Well, now we know why. Because, you know, he's fucking dead in this game, right? Well, it wasn't... It was the nerdy one, wasn't the black guy or whatever. Ernie Hudson, I think his name was. What other movies was that guy in, you know, other than Ghostbusters? Was he the guy who played Harvey Dent in Batman? You know, the Tim Burton ones? Maybe. No. Oh man, I don't know. I actually kind of want to watch that stream later. Joel and Jolie. Is her name actually Jolene? Like, nah, there ain't no way.
Lots of laughs and lots of ha-ha hee-hees. Bring your family and friends.
Joel and Jolene.
Yeah,
Jolene, what do you think of this fucking game? I think it is a very fucking shit. Yeah, I know, right? Do you want to make out later and Ghostbust all over the place with ectoplasm? No, I actually think I want to do that. Oh. Fuck. Helvete Kuchen! Alright. That's Joel's catchphrase. You know, if there's a Joel... Man! A Joel sitcom! And his catchphrase... Vafan! His catchphrase is Helvete Kuchen, you know? And also Vafan as well, you know? I want to see a Joel sitcom, man. I want to see it. I would go into debt funding that. I'm not even kidding. You know, what the fuck? What was Joel thinking when he did this deluxe edition? Like, like what was this BDSM Ghostbuster, you know? Like, what the fuck? Ooh, that dude, this game is high octane action. You know? Like, God. Guys, this is Skrillex in 2015. It's very good. Maybe I should try and get that ghost suit. I don't know, man. Like what? Guys, what? Guy, what is the meta for the Zool building? You know? Like, fuck, man. You know what? Maybe I'll create a whole new channel that is, you know, Vard, full shit, funny, fecal funny, and I'll put it on there. I don't know, I do have a YouTube channel, but I haven't uploaded like in 3 years, you know, and the last time I did was a shit post. I don't know. Maybe I'll create a new one. Maybe I will put it on my main channel, guys. Dude, this song is Omega Giga ass. Oh. Man, when I remember when I was like 14 and shit, and I got like a capture card. I was like, all right, guys, I'm gonna be a famous YouTuber, man, and perhaps, but I ain't much of an editor. So, and oh man, like the first few minutes, I feel had some really good shit in it. I wasn't recording, unfortunately, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you know, it would be cool, but I don't feel like legally acquiring Adobe software like Premiere or whatever, or DaVinci. I actually do have a disc in my closet of Sony Vegas that I did buy it, right? But my computer doesn't have a disk drive, so I don't feel like cooking one up. And man, I haven't like done any kind of videos in man, the longest time, dude. I think the last time I actually made like a video that I put like actual quality into was maybe like 7 years ago. It was when I was like maybe like a sophomore or junior in high school. High school. So it's been a long ass time since I actually do have some YTPs that I uploaded back in 2019, and I was super proud of them. And I mean, looking back, one of them is fine, I guess, but man, the other two are not very good. Oh, really congested. It might be moldy out. I mean, it's been raining pretty heavily the past couple days where I'm at, which is like, I mean, it's been a dry year in Texas, actually. The only rain we got was like in July, you know, when it flooded really bad, and like that was it. That's like the only rain we've gotten. But the past couple days we've gotten a lot of rain, which is good. I love rain a lot. Actually, when I was a kid, I said like I want to move to Seattle because it rained there all the time. Like that's how much I love rain. Yeah, man, rain rocks. It's so good to like, fuck off! It's so good to like sleep to, you know. Man, I'm playing like shit. But to be honest, these controls are actually like kind of stiff. Not gonna lie. Dude, this game fucking sucks my dick. Fred Fox. Oh, Fred Fox. You know. But it is very janky. You know, I think I know what happened, right? These devs, they were used to making Atari 2600 games, you know? Because like there was a Ghostbusters game on Atari, and it's basically this, right? So that's what I'm thinking, right? Is that, you know, that was they had no experience with like, you know, working on the NES. I don't know. I feel like that's what happened, but I don't know.
You're back in town. You need
Genital squeezing.
that is so
Oh.
crazy. What the fuck? You need to be
Joel is really the comedic master. Guys, I am totally the comedic master of my time. So guys, we are back in Ghostbuster. We are ghostbusting all over the place. I just had a steamy bed jump with my girlfriend Yolina.
Electrostimulation applied.
It's actually really already doing this shit. Oh.
Male genital.
Oh. Dude, this. What's a good comparison? This is like the Jaws 2, you know, the Super Ghostbusters Deluxe Edition. It is literally Jaws 2, you know. Guys, I really thought that, like, you know, the Deluxe Edition was not as polished as the first one. There's a real lo-fi genius to the original Super Ghostbusters that came out back in whenever it did it. What was it, 2018 or something? I don't know. But with Ghostbusters Deluxe Edition, I really felt like Joey really sold out, and it really made me angry that I canceled my 5-year subscription. So I'm just saying, right, that like I don't know, man.
Joke's on you, dumbass. I am not
Oh, well, joke's on me, I guess.
Oh no, this
Stop! I hate these drunk drivers, man. I hate them. I hate them. You know, what else can I say about the area I live in? Well, there's an IKEA nearby. There's that. It's actually near that OnlyFans I was talking about earlier. Maybe. I haven't been there in like a long time though, so I can't really verify it. Doxed. Yeah, the only IKEA in Texas, you know, the only one. It's in Lubbock. I don't live in Lubbock, by the way, but I was trying to think of something that's very how do you say, break my legs. A city in the middle of nowhere, man. You know, I actually did have a friend who went to college in Lubbock, you know, Texas Tech or whatever. Yeah, she did not like it. She did not like it at all. Like I was saying, like, is there even anything to do there? And she's like, no, not really. You know. I mean, how? You know, what woman? The woman was me. Oi, Velina. Lore, yeah, the Oive baby lore. This is why we're here. The Oive baby lore. Break my fucking legs. Here's a little. Okay, you want some more? All right. My best friend in the goddamn world. Let's call him Scrimblow. Alright, so my buddy Scrimbler, right? I was at his house, and he goes to the bathroom a lot because, you know, reasons. And I had the funny idea of playing Super Ghostbusters on max volume. Like, I was outside, like, at the door, and I started playing it while he was, you know, taking a scheisse, you know. You know, I've been microdosing my friends on Joel content. You know, like it's poison. It spreads like a virus. Man, this song is very good, isn't it? No. Oh, that's bullshit. That should have hit. Why didn't it? No, it's Snusk. That's no Snusk. Man, you really have to, like, this game, dude. This game is actually just like real life, you know. You drive to get money, but to get money you need gasoline. But to get gasoline you need to drive, which costs gas and money. It is like Ouroboros snake eating his own asshole. Wow, this game is profound and very good. This game is the meaning of life. Oh my god. Whoa. I like to live dangerously. We need more shit on screen. It's getting a bit too... We're getting a bit too comfortable, right? We're getting too comfortable with this, and we just can't have that. What should I put on here? What? Oh, fuck. What should I do? What is one to do in such a situation? Yeah, you're right. It's not cluttered enough, you know. If I've learned anything from the 3 years I've been watching Joel streams and whatever, like live instead of watching like the VODs or the edits or whatever, it's that, you know, you can never get too comfortable, right? Because that's the basis of Joel Blano's humor, is doing very fun. All right, here we go. Yep. This is good. Kapusi, huh? Yes, this is very good. I'm very happy with this current situation. Wait. Does this ghost vacuum even fucking work? I have never caught a single ghost with it. Oh, okay. Oh, you can't see it, but I'm looking at my mummy right now. Pressing B brings it up. Oh my god. You know, I did see it. Games used to be like really fucking expensive, especially when adjusted for inflation. Can you imagine spending like $150 in today money for this? Oh man. Oh man, fuck, you know? Oi. Oh, get back here, shoot. Oh! That gives me an idea. Speaking of slut. I hope this doesn't bring up porn. That would be unfortunate. That would be really unfortunate. Okay, it didn't. Very good. Very good. Oh, that's what's going on. Okay. Granddad! Fleetstones? Ah! It actually gets really hurting doing that voice now. The fun! So let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Fit screen. Okay. Now we do filter. Color correction. And now. Yes. Great value. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. Oh shit! Okay, now shit's getting serious. Can you see that, by the way? You know, the cool thing. Yes. I wish there's more people here. That would be pretty cool. Not to say you've not been great company. You have been, right? But man, I want to have 3,000 viewers. What the fuck? I want 3,000 viewers. It's not fair, man. But just think, dude. When I'm like, you know, a billionaire, I'm as rich as like Ninja. Man, is he even stream anymore? Right. So when I'm as rich as Ninja, I'm gonna have a plaque on my wall, a gold plaque like that, you know, Mr. Krabs, and your name's gonna be on it as the first modern Oy Vey Babies viewer, you know. And you're gonna be like that one teacher, like Steve Harvey, where every now and then you're sent a free television. You know what I'm talking about? Indeed, indeed, indeed. When I'm like, you know, the first billionaire streamer, and when I have, you know, when I've had my horrible heroin addiction while living in my LA mansion, you know, that I'm gonna look up like that one photo from Sonic Adventure 2, and it's gonna be your name on a golden plaque, and it's just gonna give me the motivation to clean up and have my redemption arc. You see, it is currently 12:09 a.m. right now where I'm at, you know, in Central Time, yeah, and I'm so tired where, like, you know when you're so tired you feel like you're drunk? That's me right now, you know, I'm just saying anything. It's very good, you know. It's very good. I still don't know how you catch those ghosts. Like, I have the ghost suck. Okay, guys, so we have the ghost vacuum to suck out all the ectoplasm. Yeah, canceled for my tweets from, like, 2018 or something, when I was, you know, when I didn't know anything about anything. On Twitter where it says, hey guys, I actually, like, don't think, Marvel is very good. It's completely saying, destroy the child, you know? Destroy the child. Oh, please. Please don't get out of your funny little car and... Okay, good. Cause I need to get some... I need to get some petrol for my gigante car. This is, you know, it's 30 minutes of foreplay for like 2 minutes of like actual action when you're in the Zool building. This is what the fucking game is. It's just repetition, right? Oh my god. Fuck off, you know? Ugh. I'm still committed. Oh, I just realized the song end. Let's fix that, dude. No, I was really tempted just to play like Smiling Friends, just say fuck it, right? You know, we need to start a petition to get Joel to watch Smiling Friends. We need that. A change.org petition. Oh man, I think doing the Joel impressions making me like really congested. This is what I get. Joel was actually here earlier, you know, a solid Joel. He was here earlier, and he cast a magic spell, you know, because he didn't like how, you know, I was threatening to take his viewers. What am I on about, man? Fuck. Okay, here we go. This could be it. This could be where we finally ghost bust, you know? We finally ghost bust everywhere. Okay. Okay, let's fucking do this shit. I'm calling upon every gamer to give me their energy. Give me their secret power. I have a good feeling about this. Because really, it's all about patience, you see. You know? And fucking luck as well, apparently. Oh. Oh. Stop it. No! Stop it! No, stop it now! One more hit. One more hit, dude, and I'm fucked. I am brown bread. Oh boy. Man, could you imagine doing the way it's intended, where you're forced to tap the button, right? Can you fucking imagine that? See, I'm using like the turbo, you know? Evidently, right? But fuck. No! Oh. No! 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 one more try, right? Because I am getting tired. You know, maybe I'll have to do a part 2 of this. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a part 2. But I cannot do any more tonight. Like I gotta like go to bed. 20 parts here. Yeah, man. Fuck. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Because I know for certain I'm not gonna stop until this game is beat. You know, I don't care if I have to do 20 parts. I'm gonna do it. You know, play triumphant music, right? I am going to do this. Oh god. I keep saying this. I keep saying it ad nauseum, right? But just, this is the only fucking game you have, right? This is the only game. Oh, this is how serial killers are made, frankly. You know, like this is the only game you have as a kid. Can you fucking imagine that, right? It would drive anyone mad. You know, maybe I gotta drive slow, you know? You know, it is like the story of the tortoise and hare that classic North Swedish tall tale, where there is a race between the tortoise and the rabbit, and the tortoise won by shooting the rabbit in the legs, and that is how he was able to win. So, the moral of this story is that shotgun always win. What happened? What the fuck happened? Why did I get kicked out? This game cheats. This game fucking cheats. It heard me strategizing, and it was like, no. You know, fun fact, right, but this was actually the first game to ever be personalized. The devs at Activision, which, you know, is fucking hell, right? They made a deal with the devil to create someone's personalized hell, you know? And this was it. Ghostbusters. For Nintendo. Oh, helvete. Helvete indeed. But I gotta say, and I never thought I'd say this, Super Ghostbusters is keeping me, like, sane. I'm not even kidding. Get over here, damn you! Oh. Alright, you know what? I'll take it. 3 out of 4, fine. I'll take it, man. Because this little cock muncher, right? He won't just come down, and he won't get sucked by the PK meter. And you know what? It's just, nah, man. I won't tolerate this shit. This insolence, you know? I need to... It's so hard, right? Getting those fucking gas cans. Because it's a blink and you miss it sort of thing. And the controls are so, like, molasses, right? It's so swamp-ass, you know, rev sma. That... Like... It's hard to get it, you know? Especially when you're encouraged to go to the top of the screen, you know, to get shit. To go fast and whatever, you know, you want to go fast, it's like Sonic. My money! Oh! Oi! Look, he's dancing. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh! Okay, so I know why it's booting me out now. Alright. Because I'm going to, like, an empty building. Oh, okay. Okay, this game... Guys, I think this game might be better than... I think this game might be better than Mario 64. You know, your comment when you said a bus with 2 S's, I cannot help but think of that, you know, that guy. You know who I'm talking about? I hope I don't have to explain it. The, you know, bus. Okay, Dreamy Bull, he was kind of a meme a few years ago, and he was a nice gentleman who would stream himself playing Super Mario, and whenever he got the star, he would exclaim, "Bus! Bus!" because he was so excited to see super duper fucking Mario. He was so excited to see super duper fucking Mario that he would Ghostbüster all over the place. Right? So that and whenever he tried to do the wing cap stages and tried to collect all the red cinnamon buns, he would say "I'm about to come" because he was coming for the fucking cinnamon buns in Super Duper Mario 60 goddamn 4, right? And that is what he would do. Maybe I didn't have the ghost vacuum. I don't know. Oh, that's so mean. I was so close to getting that. Yeah, but anyway, shoutouts to Dreamable. It's very sad that he died in that cement factory accident, that fudge packing accident. It was very sad. Very sad indeed. Can you behave, you fucking car? Yeah, so, you know, rip in peace. Rip in goddamn peace. He no afraid. Well, you know what? Dreamable wasn't afraid, and that's why, you know, he's an inspiration. He taught me to never fear, to never be ashamed of who you are, and you know what? For that, I tip my hat to him. And you know, I think he will go down in history as a martyr for his thing. I'm not trying to make any political statement, by the way, but he will go down in a martyr for what he believed in. You know, being the Ghostbüster guy and busting all over the place and busting a move. So, you know, man, that's all there is to it. Oh my god. This is gonna be me at age 40 when I'm gonna be institutionalized. Just like, these skeletons coming out! And we're just like, alright, administer the ketamine. Or, you know, whatever. I'm so goddamn congested. Let's see. How can I break up this monotony, other than talking about my Lord and Savior Dreamable, of course? What is one to do in such a situation, right? How about some more lore, right? Okay. You know, when I was, I think, a senior, right? And this was in the, mind you, I was a senior and whatever during like COVID, which, oh man, that sucked. That was rough, you know. I mean, it was rough for everyone, right? But man, not having a senior year, that sucked, you know. But anyway, I was at a sleepover at a friend's house. At the time, friend, I put heavy quotations, you know, because they were kind of snusky. But it was the first time I ever drank alcohol, right? And it was this coconut vodka. One of the guys brought over, and not gonna lie, it was horrible. I mean, does that sound horrible? Coconut fucking vodka? Because it is, I think, anyway. But, I drank very little of it, right? But we had this, you know, girl, it was actually at her house, right? And she drank like almost the entire fucking bottle. I'm not even kidding. She drank almost an entire bottle of vodka, and I think she was like 16 at the time. She's not anymore, so you know, there's no blood on my hands, and mind you, I didn't bring the fucking vodka, right? So if anything, it's on there. But yeah, so she got like fucking hammered, and her parents are like the very like religiously Christian parents, you know, who are like, what the fuck did you do? They weren't at home though, right? So it was just like, ooh, you know, that was a rough, because I was going through some horrible shit. I was going through like a breakup at the time, and you know, I sort of went to that sleepover just to sort of like, you know, take my mind off it, but it kind of just made shit worse, you know. But yeah, that was an interesting experience. I often wonder, like, you know, what she's up to nowadays. Actually, you know, I have another story about her. We'll call her Scrimbolina, okay? So, you know, my main woman, Scrimbolina. Scrimbolina is from Austria, right? And, you know, German is her first language, even though I don't even think she speaks German anymore because she hasn't lived there in so long, right? And she told me one day about a band called Pisse and a song they made called Fahrradsattl, which, you know, I'm not gonna talk about because, you know, it's very snusk, it's very good, right? Have you heard of them? Pisse and their iconic song Fahrradsattl. Well, you should look at it. It's very good. It's very good. I'll link it in a. Oh, who am I fucking kidding? I'll link it now. Actually, no. I know. I will play it. Yes. Yes, I will play it. Perfect. Perfect. Fahrradsattl. So this is Fahrradsattl. Is by a German punk band called Pisse, which means piss in German, by the way. And it's very good. Alright, so that was Fahrradsattl by the iconic German punk band Pisse, released I think in like 2014 or something. Actually, I just had an idea. So anyway, she introduced me to that song, and my life has never been the same since. Oh man, I'm trying to like find what I'm looking for, you know. Okay, you know what? I had an idea. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm saving so much like files to my PC. I'm gonna have to like delete some shit. There's a lot of snusk on here. Okay, let's see. You know, it reminds me. Did you ever watch Uncle Grandpa? You know, of that. Mr. Gus is green. Mr. Gus is green. You know. It was very good. You know what's fucked up? I actually considered, I actually did consider getting XSplit. I considered it. Because like, oh well, my main man Yoey uses it, so I should too. But well, why the fuck would I pay for XSplit when OBS exists? Am I right? So, you know. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep da boop boop. Okay. The hyper beam. I just had an evil thought. I was considering save stating. That's not the gamer way, is it? No, that's dishonor. You know what they say, the gamer code. Death before dishonor, right? Can I please get a ghost? Yes, there we go. No. I'm doing that that SpongeBob thing, you know, the same episode where that features the Squidward killing machine. You know, I'm like la 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 la, and there's fish getting like you know, hit off screen, like fucking thrown a million miles in the air or in the water, you know, technically. Why is this like it's half a kilometer away? God damn, dude. That's rough. Jeez. I simply have no idea how a kid was supposed to play this. Like, how would you have the attention span for it, you know? I mean, I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I had, like... You know, I would not tolerate this shit. I'd probably cry, to be honest. Like, I want to Ghostbust, you know? Well, that's Joel, right? That's you know, that's the Joel experience of him wanting to Ghostbust all over the place. No, same, literally. I'd rather go, like, climb a tree in my backyard. I would rather go outside and touch grass with my loving wife, Markiplier. My loving wife, Markiplier, who loves me dearly. Wait, did Joel talk about the Iron Lung movie? Or am I thinking of something else? 'Cause I think yesterday he did. Maybe it was today? Yes, okay. I think it's gonna be good. I don't know, I mean, I hope so. I don't know, I trust Marky Moo. He's not like some Hollywood suit who's been paid like, you know, $500,000 fucking dollars. He's making it because, you know, he wants to. I think that's literally what Joe Blano said. So, I guess something more unrelated. I've been like... Same. I'm not really a movie guy myself. I'd like to see it, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to. You know what's actually really pissed me off is, like, the Minecraft movie was, like, a success. Even though it's, like, really, really, really fucking bad. You know? Like, man, what the fuck? Like, why? Why, man? Because that just tells those fucking businessmen that, like, oh, well, we don't have to put effort because, you know, it's as long as it's meme-worthy, then, you know, it's good. You know, that's the bottom line in Hollywood, right? Is that, you know, who cares if it's, you know, fucking shit, as long as it makes a fuck ton of money. If it makes more $1 billion in China, you know, who gives a shit, right? Which, man, it really pisses someone off, you know? It's like, fuck, man. That's rough. Yeah, I would totally love to see, you know, Markiplier's cool movie. That's so frustrating with these fucking ghosts, man. How, like, what am I supposed to do? Just wait out the timer, you know? Like, damn. But I am glad that Morbius didn't do well, you know? Because, like, remember when, you know, they re-released it when it became, like, meme-worthy. It's just like, oh, well, now it'll surely make $1 billion, and, well, it didn't. Because, you know, it's... they really thought we were laughing with them, you know? That's funny. You know, what's the point of even going to the gas station, like, seriously? like, just run out of gas, you know, and... I don't know, like, I don't think I get docked any points or anything, any money, you know. Jeez. This game really, really fucking does prey on your attention span, you know. It is rough. It is rough, man. But, yeah, okay, here's what I was gonna say, right? I've had a hyperfixation for the last couple of days on the 64DD, the disk drive or whatever. It's like, man, it kind of sucks that that thing, you know, failed like it did. Reading everything about it and whatever. But it kind of begs the question when I was reading about it, you know, why didn't Nintendo just use discs from the get-go, you know? Like, I don't know, man. Like, if discs were considered to be like the you know, the future of like the 64, you know, why didn't they just, you know, instead of using cartridges, use discs? You know, just no need for a peripheral or anything. The only thing I can really think of is that maybe they didn't have the technology yet, you know. Like, apparently it was supposed to come out like in '97, which, I mean, to be fair, Nintendo was already pretty late to the 5th generation or whatever, because, you know, like, the Saturn and the PlayStation already been out for like a year. So I guess they just didn't want to delay any further, because, I mean, I think the 64 was supposed to come out in '95, but for some reason, TM, it didn't. But, I don't know, those magnetic discs, like, it's a cool format, you know? Like, it's obvious, you know, it's obsolete as hell. I mean, even in the 90s, it was pretty obsolete compared to, you know, discs, CDs. But it's just really cool, like, you know, how much, like, thought in terms of, like, mechanical engineering goes into it. It's really cool. Just kind of sad that it failed. You know, I would love to have one, actually, just to have it, but, like, no, man, those are way too expensive. Like, I'm good, dude. Like, you know, thank you, but, you know, I'm good. No! Oh, fuck. Slut. Huh. Isn't Swedish so funny? It's a very goofy language. Joel would definitely have a coronary though, if you said that though. Haha, lol, Swedish phony. Ah. I keep forgetting to get gas, man. If I wish at all times I could see it, you know, how much gas I have, instead of it only being here during these driving sections. I still don't know if it docks anything. Actually, yeah, it does look like it does dock off stuff, which, you know, that sucks. Oh, it's so fucking lame. You know, I remember the Atari version of this game, how instead of it being like the hearse or whatever, instead... Are you finished, dude? I said it like so, like, accusation, like, are you sweet? Are you finished, dude? Oh, yeah. No, what was I gonna say? Finnish is interesting. I mean, from what I can tell, it's the only, like, Nordic language that isn't, like Germanic, you know? Like, it's kind of its own thing, isn't it? Like, Suomi, you know? Which I think is more in common with what, like, Hungarian and Turkish, is that correct? That's what I hear, you know, so... But hey, man, here's what you can say about Sweden. Could Sweden have won the Winter War? Well, I mean, you guys technically didn't win it, but you basically did, you know? I don't think Joel would last one day in a war. You would never last one. Oh, I can't do the voice anymore. I'm sad to say I can't do it. It actually like is painful. Owie. So yeah, I can definitely say for sure that streaming is definitely harder than your 9 to 5. Definitely. Yeah, have you seen those videos on, like, you know... What's even, like, a good response to, like, what would Joel say, you know? I don't know, what would he say? Because, like, when's the last time Sweden won a war, like, actually, you know? Well, I guess they technically won the Napoleonic War, you know, under Bernadotte, but, like, they kind of lost Finland to Russia, didn't they? So, that's, like, half their territory. They also lost Norway in, like, 1905, so, I don't know, man. For, like, the past 300-odd years, I'd say Sweden's been doing nothing but taking L's, right? They also lost the Great Northern War to Russia, or in Poland, or whatever. So, I don't know, man, I'm just saying. Also, Sweden's not particularly that great at shipbuilding. So, I don't know, man, I don't know. I'm just saying. Well, I actually do want to know, like, what would Joel say to that? I don't know, he'd probably, like, ban or something. Like, well, you see, lol. Well, you see, our, Europe is, like, the, afraid of us because we have meatball, or whatever. We have meatball. He would. No, you're definitely right. He would turn into a bit, but what I'm saying is that, you know, like, what would he say, you know? Like, how would that bit go? I don't know. Joel is just kind of like... He's kind of a wild card, isn't he? Oh, God. I'm gonna be honest, I just want this fucking game to end already. I'm getting very tired. It is 12:43 a.m. right now. I mean, I need to go to bed soon. Well, you see, unlike America, at least we don't lose to trees. At least we don't lose to trees, because we don't even... Well, they do have trees. Man, you know, coffee's good and all. Vietnam, Mahu. Coffee's good and all, but I've always been, like, a tea guy, you know. I mean, of course I am, you know, I am British at heart. But, coffee's good, like, when you need it. Oh, God. the Joel voice is making me so congested, man. So guys, this is part 20 of the Ghostbusting experience. You know, did Joel ever do a Hardcore Friday of Ghostbusters? I feel like I want to see that shit. Well, it's happening right now, right? You know, Hardcore Saturday. Guys, we are doing the Ghostbuster Hardcore Saturday with my girlfriend Yolina. Say hello, Yolina. Guys, I think Yolina might be a ghost. Guys, I think Yolina might be a ghost too. I need gasoline. Oh, wow. What? Oh man, now, oh my god, we are having sex, dude. Wow. We are truly ghost busting now. That's insane. So like, what even is like the sound? I think the sound generator, if I remember correctly from like, you know, the AVGN video, like I think that might repel the ghost, I think. But dude, how the fuck are you supposed to get $100,000 fucking dollars? I guess, I don't know. Man, that blows. That I remember that, the ghost food. Yeah. Ghost seems slower, but it's extremely expensive. Yeah, the ghost suit. Oh, fuck. But man, how the hell are you supposed to get the sound generator? You have to be a goddamn masochist for that shit, man. Like, what the fuck? And you have to do it, like, on one life? Shit. That's wild. Guys, I am pissing the ghost beam! Ugh. I coughed so hard my earbuds fell out. Oh boy. Oh, so he has played this. Okay. Yeah, that was before I started. Actually, I have a little bit of a story. So, here's my. Hi guys. I'm from Joelaholics Anonymous, and I'm here to tell about my Joel story. So I first got into Joel around 2017, but I never really watched his streams. I was actually more into Vinny, you know. And yeah, I remember playing. I remember, you know, watching like his Bob Ross streams, and it was like, ooh, haha, very funny, you know. And then I think maybe in 2018 or 2019, I actually like joined a live show for the first time, and he was playing Kaiso Mario 64. That was the first stream I watched him play, right? And he was talking about like what was he talking about? He was talking about like some meme, right? And man, what was it? So he's talking about memes. I don't know what he was talking about. I don't know, maybe he's talking about fucking Ligma or something, I don't know. Or Jankum. What was even... Man, what even were memes in 2019? I really don't remember, actually. Oats? That's all I can really think about. Well, anyway, we were talking about, he was like, he made some meme reference, you know, like a boomer, right? And me with my MCR shirt and my black dyed hair, you know, my hair was so black that it was like blue, you know. And I said, huh, that's a dead meme, Joel. And I'm not even making this up. And he actually read that comment, right? And he says, okay, well, you know, what is the you know, the fucking memes of the now, right? And I don't think I said anything, because, I don't know, that kind of feels like a fever dream, but, yeah, it was during the part where he was in Lethal Lava Land, and that's when you saw the fucking comment or whatever. Well, anyway, so yeah. God, man, my dialogue back then when I was a fucking teenager or whatever, it was so fucking snusk. That's a dead meme, Grandpa. Huh? This ain't your daddy's meme. This ain't your granddaddy's meme. Oh my God. All right, this is it. Either we. Oh. Out of gas. Oh. My arch nemesis, the gas. Okay, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. So, this is the, this is it. You know, either we go big, or I go to bed, right? So, it's either, you know, it's either now or never. It's either skibbity or toilet, you know? So here we go. We are entering the Zur building now. Oh. I do have the ghost food. I do have the ghost food. But it's not a very opportune time at the moment. Oh. Oh. I think there's 20... Oh, no! I think there's 21 floors here, right? So... Dude, I have the ghost bait. Why, like... Okay, there's the food. Okay. Once they get to that food, you know, we're gonna be running like a motherfucker. Okay. Hold on. Alright. You know, this is the climax, right? So, I think it's appropriate that we do this Joelism. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here we go! Here we fucking go! That's it.
Your stream.
No. That was a tutorial I was watching on OBS. Okay. that is it. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well. Well, you know what? I had fun with this. This was very fun. But I can't do any more of this. I'm losing my my mind, you know. Like the Joker, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm going kooky, you know. So that is unfortunately going to be the end. But you know what? I might, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, I don't fucking know. I might do this again, part 2, you know, because I ain't fucking giving up on this. But I had fun, you know. I had a lot of fun with this. Had a good time. Hope I was, you know, I hope I was entertaining, right? I'm usually a pretty, like, you know, quiet guy, IRL. So I hope, and it was a pretty rough start, right? Because, you know, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But I hope I was able to deliver on the, you know, at least make it a little bit entertaining, am I right? But, yeah, I'm gonna go now. Okay, well, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, dude. it was fun shooting the shit, doing that terrible, god awful fucking Joel impression until it, crippled my voice like a drone strike. I don't really know how to end these, right? Okay, guys, so that is the end of the stream, but we are going to look at some art, okay? So after a second, I am going to show you an art that someone showed me. Yeah, I actually have to prepare for the final funny. Yes, I need to do the final funny. But what would the final funny be? Okay, well, first I am going to show an art that some homeless man sent to me on the streets of northern Sweden. So this is the first piece of artwork that we have on the fecal funny borough. So here it is. I don't know what is a reference to, but I thought it was very funny. I don't know who he is. It doesn't look like Fred or Mike or anybody. So I can only assume he is from. I can only assume he's from Stockholm, which means he's subhuman filth. So thank you, but no. Okay, guys, that is the end of my fecal funny stream. I had a goodest time, but of course,